Welcome back to the Hot 7 Nightly News. Thank you for staying with us. Some of the drivers on the Leclerc minibus stand have found a funny way to occupy their time. On a slow day, the Leclerc minibus drivers are all about moments of levity. The drivers, as it turns out, are quite the pranksters. They set the scene with a wallet with some cash sticking out, placed on the ground. What passers-by do not know is that the wallet is tied to a piece of string. When an unsuspecting passerby tries to pick up the wallet, the item is jerked back by the drivers. The prank induces much laughter from the drivers. Driver Jean-Marc Ferdinand says it's a harmless way to pass the time.
Basically what we have here is a form of entertainment for our guys when we have a slow time. We came up with an idea to entertain ourselves. It's just basically for humor's sake, not to embarrass anybody, but just to have fun.
The folks who were pranked said given the close proximity of the bus stand, they figured a bus driver must have accidentally dropped his wallet and said they were simply going to return it. Ferdinand says the brainchild of the prank operation is well-known funny man and driver Chucky. Chucky himself is not so sure that everyone has the purest motives, but regardless, he says it's mighty entertaining to watch them try to get the wallet.
Well, majority of them that collect it say they was collecting it to hand it to us. Because actually if you just pass in and you just see a wallet on the ground, first thing you'll do, you'll pick it up. But when you see they pick it up and we bust them, they're saying they was giving it back to us. But everybody want money, that is the season for money, and money is on the down low. Because the Prime Minister done trick us already. The Prime Minister say, when you see come in power, it's ching ching we have in our pocket. And we never have ching ching in our pocket, we're suffering more.
The Leclerc minibus drivers say the Babuno bus drivers and the vendors nearby are all being entertained by their little prank. How far is too far when it comes to discipline in our school system? A recent incident involving disciplinary action being taken against a female student of the Bocage School has left many questioning where to draw the line in regards to discipline. Solange Alfred reports.
Recent reports indicating that a male teacher from the Bocage Secondary School striking a female student of the same school during the school's sports meet has lent itself to the topic of corporal punishment and the repercussions that await once boundaries are crossed. Attempts to get comments from the said teacher involved in the dilemma proved futile. However, sources indicate that the matter was handled amicably, with the teacher apologizing to the student. Taking a definitive stance against corporal punishment is pediatrician Jacqueline Bird, who remains adamant that this particular means of corrective action has no place in a civilized society.
Well, there's only one position as pertains to corporal punishment. Any physical form of discipline should be unneeded and is wrong. Period. I don't have anything much else to say. I think everybody knows my view on that.
She says that forward-thinking adults should never resort to that level of punishment when at their disposal remains a plethora of other means that can be used to discipline a young adult.
Corporal punishment should be unnecessary in this day and age when thinking adults know that there are other positive forms of discipline that don't involve hurting.
Alternatives to corporal punishment include detention, counseling, suspension, and expulsion. These methods of punishment rely on withdrawing the individual from their normal school routine and allowing them time to assess the actions to understand how it has affected themselves and others. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Solange Alfred.
In other news, one concerned mother says she does not know what to do now that her son is maimed following a shooting in Vieux-Fort last month. Trisha Lionel reports.
One mother is left distraught after a once able-bodied son, after being shot 3 times in the leg, is left maimed and missing his left leg after surgery. Jamil Pierre was shot on January 24th on Thursday morning, a total of 5 times. He also received 2 shots to his shoulder, which was also operated on last week. Jocelyn Pierre, mother of Jamil Pierre, says it is difficult to witness her son suffering now that he has lost his leg. Reports indicate that the bullets caused irreparable damage to the leg, which had to be cut mid-hip. Since then, relatives have come together to take care of the young man, who before the incident was a fisherman and a diver.
When I come and see Jemo by Sawo, Mama, if you see how me say crying, he says I'm paining him. He's not really feeling the leg they cut up. You see the arm, Jemo crying. Sometimes I have to leave by Sawo and just going. That's true. But I'm there with him right now. He said he has no pain. He bathed already. He lie down by my son watching a movie there.
Jamil celebrated his 26th birthday on Monday in the midst of family and friends. The multiple surgeries have accumulated a medical bill of $15,000.
Yesterday was his birthday, Trish. I went and checked the priest for him. The priest come by Sawo, they pray for him and they gave him an envelope with money. And the priest tell him, Jamil, I don't want you to drink too much, you know. But I give you someone, you can organize yourself. But I went to the welfare, I wanted a little help for him for every month. The people tell me they don't have no application form as yet. But they tell me to check back at the ending of this month. So I'm waiting for this month end. Yes. That's it.
Jamil is one of two young men who have been maimed in the community following a spate of shootings in the Bruceville area just last month. The other is left blind in one eye after being shot in the face. Jocelyn Pierre has only one thing left to say about the violence in the community.
These young boys have to stop that.
For Hot 7 News, I am Trisha Lionel.
The royals are coming to visit next month, and members of the public have voiced their thoughts on how they should be received. Trisha Lionel has more.
St. Lucia will soon be visited by the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall when they visit the Caribbean in March. The tour will begin on March 17th and will kick off in St. Lucia, where Prince Charles will be the guest of honor at an event to mark the country's 40th anniversary of independence. The royal visit to St. Lucia forms part of a Caribbean tour in celebration of the monarchy's relationship with Commonwealth countries. There will be 50 engagements over 10 islands in the span of 2 weeks. The tour follows visits to Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Kitts and Nevis, and Grenada. A press release from the Government Information Service indicates that their Royal Highnesses will be welcomed by Governor-General of St. Lucia, His Excellency Sir Emmanuel Neville Snack, and Prime Minister Alan Michael Chastney. The Prince of Wales will later attend a reception for guests from across the island. This is the second time the Prince of Wales will be celebrating St. Lucia's independence. The royals' first visit was in 1989 to commemorate the 10th anniversary. The Duchess of Cornwall is also marking her second visit to St. Lucia. In March 2008, their Highnesses were greeted by thousands of St. Lucians who lined the street in the town of Soufrière on the west coast of the island. Members of the public, since the announcement was made, have shared their thoughts on the royal visit.
It's all right for them to come, but we don't have to make no fuss, because it's our thing. And I'm not too much in all them celebrity thing and them kind of things. So.
I think that should happen because the independence was from the UK, and we would like to celebrate it with you because it's something that we shared.
Not really, because that's not the first time they come in, the Queen come in here, or the Prince. So, but all what they should do is independence, so they just have to go along with the independence ceremony and do what they have to do.
Not anything that they come and do for us or anything they're giving us. We're still in debt, we still have loans paying that we cannot finish pay. We owe how much billions of dollars, and I don't see no help. I went to Martinique and I see the French people, the French government does help them, but the British government doesn't help us at all down here.
No, it's not making no sense that they're coming down to St. Lucia and they don't give back to the country.
The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall during the tour will also make a historic visit to Cuba next month as the UK government continues to have, quote, frank and open discussions about the country's human rights record. The Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall will be in the Caribbean from 17th March to 29th March 2019. For Hot 7 News, Trisha Lionel reporting.
The only fuss that should be made about royals is the clamor to get them to pay reparations. So says concerned citizen and former ICA president Aaron Alexander. He laments the royal visit by Prince Charles and his wife Camilla.
And until the royal family have not accepted their responsibility and their role that they played in the whole transatlantic slave trade and look to compensate African descendants for the whole slave trade issue, These people deserve no respect whatsoever. These people have no moral authority, no moral high ground. So we African people, we have been through the struggle, we know the struggle, so we could speak on when it comes to moral issues, and these people have no morality as far as I'm concerned, so these people should be paid no respect to these people. And the whole question of independence is a sold out thing, because how could we as a nation accept independence without reparations, without compensation for many centuries of abuse, brutalization, and all kind of victimizations from the hand of England?
Alexander says politicians need to work harder to ensure that people are fully able to appreciate what it means to be independent. You're watching the Hot 790 News. We'll be right back.